Hello friends, today we shall discuss about topic the critical path method or CPM. Friend, today's topic is very important and it's very interesting. Basically, critical path method is a project management technique used to plan and schedule complex projects. Normally, we used it in a complex projects. It helps to identify the most crucial tasks that must be completed on time for the entire project to be finished by its deadline. So basically, whenever we are working on a project, there are so many tasks, so identify those tasks which are the most important to complete the project on time. So the key concepts of CPM or critical path method are tasks or activities. That means these are the various jobs or activities that need to be completed in the project. Then duration, the amount of time it takes to complete each task. Then dependency means some tasks cannot start until others are completed. These relationships are known as dependencies. Then critical path is basically the longest sequence of tasks in the project that determines the shortest possible project duration. Okay, so any delay in these tasks will delay the entire project. Now we can talk about these steps in the CPM. First one is the list all the tasks, means identify all the tasks required to complete a project. Then determine the duration, means estimate the time required to complete each task. Then identify dependencies, means determine which tasks depend on the completion of others. Then create a network diagram, means draw a diagram that shows all tasks and their dependencies on each other. Then calculate the critical path, means identify the longest path through the network diagram, and this will be your critical path. So let's imagine you are planning a small event, that is you are planning a birthday party. So first we have to identify the task, means that activity A, that means send invitations. Activity B, buy decorations. Activity C, decorate venue. Activity D, order cake. Activity E, pick up cake. Activity F, set up food and drinks. And activity G, host party. Now the duration for each activity: the activity A is of 3 days, activity B of 2 days, activity C 1 day, activity D 2 days, activity E 1 day, F 2 days, and G 1 day. Now identify the dependencies on each other task. C depend on B, means that you need decorations to decorate. Okay, then E depends on D, means that you need to order the cake before you can pick up the cake. F depends on C, means that you need to the venue decorated before setting up foods and drinks. Activity G depends on F, means you need food and drinks set up before hosting the party. Now the network diagram will be A to D and then D to E. This is one path. Then B to C, then F and G, this is another path. So we have to calculate the critical path, means path 1, that is ADE. Okay, so A to D is of 3 days, then D is of 2 days, and then activity E is of 1 day. So that means total 3 plus 2 plus 1 will be 6 days. Another path B, C, F, G is another path. So B is of 2 days, C 1 day, F 2 day, and G 1 day. So total, if we see 2 plus 1 plus 2 plus 1, it's of total 6 days. So both paths are taking the 6 days. So both are the critical path. Any delay in these tasks will delay the entire project. So that means if any activity on these paths will delay, the whole project will be delayed here as well. Now take another example of building a house. That means list all the tasks, means lay foundation, build walls, install roof, install plumbing, install electrical wiring, paint walls, install flooring, and final inspection. So these are the activities A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. So these are the activities in the project. Now the duration of each activity: A is of 5 days, activity B of 10 days, activity C of 7 days, activity D of 5 days, E 3 days, F 4 days, G 2 days, H of 1 day. Now identify the dependencies, means B depend on A, walls after foundation. C depend on B, roof after walls. D depend on B, means plumbing after walls. E depend on B, means electrical wiring after walls. F depend on C, means painting after roof. G depend on F, flooring after painting. H depend on G, inspection after flooring. Now create a network diagram. Network diagram means calculate the possible paths. Path 1 is of A to B, then C, F, G, H. Okay, so this is one path. So A of 5 days, B 10 days, C 7 days, F 4 days, and G 2 days, H 1 day. To total, it will become as 29 days. Another path is A to B, D is another path. So A is of 5 days, B 10 days, and D 5 days. Total is of 20 days. So you see it is smaller than the 29 days. So it will not be possible that it could be a critical path. Path 3 is of A, B, E. A is of 5 days, B of 10 days, and E is of 3 days. So total 18. Again 18 is less than 29. So obviously it could not be a critical path. So the critical path is the one, that means A, B, C, F, G, H. It is the longest path with a total duration of 29 days. Any delay in the task on this path will delay the entire project. Then benefits of the CPM. First one, identify the critical task, helps focus on tasks that directly impact the project completion date. Optimize schedule means helps in efficient allocation of resources and better time management. Predict project duration means provides a clear timeline for project completion. Friend, the critical path method is valuable tool in project management that helps ensure projects are completed on time by identifying the most critical tasks and their dependencies. By focusing on these tasks, you can efficiently manage resources and avoid any delays.